Tell me, do you mind if I ask a question? Would you mind? I'd like to learn more. It's only right, 'cause you've got something in that school that I'm dying to know. Would you mind? Do you mind?
Yeah. Do you mind if somebody speak their mind? Giving you the tea, so you might just get surprised. Could get out of pocket, cause we're looking for some change. Altering your scope to give you better range. Some can't swallow the truth, so they gurgle. We smart and quirky like Urkel. Do you mind real talk and not just chatter? Then come and join the fam and let's talk about what matters.
Tell me, do you mind if I ask a question? Would you mind? I'd like to learn more. It's only right, 'cause you've got something in that school that I'm dying to know. Would you mind? Do you mind?
Yes. I just wanted to say, yeah, I want you to have a voice more. You know, I feel like I'm just so prominent, and I'm like, this is our show. You know what I mean?
Really? Okay.
At least, like, from my perspective, I at least have one introduction here.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm so used to us doing it together. It feels weird.
Well, what do we do together?
We always like both talk in the beginning. Like, bitch, I swear to God, we almost always both talk
I think
in
we
the
just be
beginning.
talking. Like, kind of what we're doing.
I don't know. I wanted to delve into different things today. I was thinking maybe something along the lines of like music. Maybe we can talk about
Yeah.
the different phases of like life and kind of how like music came along with us there. I feel like
That's iconic. How do you want to start that?
what was your favorite song as a kid that you
Oh
can like
my
remember
gosh,
playing over
dude!
and
I have
over?
so many. It really depends on the era, I will say, but I know "Sweet Dreams Are Beautiful," "Had Me in a Chokehold" by Beyonce. Oh my God, two of these I gotta say like kind of at the same time because it was around the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And this was middle school, I know for sure. "Kissed a Girl" by Katie.
Oh, you like that song a lot?
I love that song. When I was in the
Really?
closet, I would change the word "I kiss."
Yes, really?
Like in the
That's
back,
actually
listening,
kinda
looking out the
cute.
window. Like,
I actually really like that. That's actually adorable style.
Yeah, that was one of them for sure. I was getting into it, and another one was, "Can you fix my HEART? 'Cause it's DAM." Damage.
Damaged.
Yeah.
My heart is damaged.
Oh, I love that
Dan
song.
the King. Yeah, I feel like a lot of those songs remind you for me too. Sweet
Okay.
Dreams by Beyonce was definitely something I
Okay.
sang to myself all
Yes.
the time. A pivot point for me was Lady Gaga.
Mhm.
Like when I saw Just Dance come on the MTV Music Countdown and I
Okay.
saw the music video for the first time, I was actually motherfucking enthralled. Like I
Period.
could not take my eyes off the screen. I was like, this is
I know that's right.
everything. And Akon's in this music video. I was
Oh
obsessed. I
my-
love. Speaking
That
of
is
Akon,
Akon.
nobody wanna see
Stop.
us. Is
That was
the one?
it.
Yeah. That was
my
that's my
thing.
shit. He's so talented.
Period.
Very talented.
And changing the world. Hashtag.
Period. Yeah, he's doing a lot,
Trailblazer,
right?
iconic, living legend.
Mhm.
Ballin', we stay fly.
No lie. Yeah.
That was like my song with my brothers.
Timbaland was really iconic for me, bro. Any of the Timbaland like promiscuous girl.
Okay.
Wherever
Yeah, that
you
was like
are.
just dance time, like around middle school as well. Motivation by Kelly Rowland and.
I'm dead. Yes, Sexual
And
Awakening
I would be
time.
acting.
Yeah, Motivation by Kelly Rowland videos probably like if that shit was on a CD, that should be worn the fuck out.
Crying.
Worn the fuck out.
And she's
I
like,
love
I'm not a lesbian, but I love.
Oh my God, please! I was in such I was
What does that
obsessed with
mean?
music videos like that. I used to think I wanted to be them. That's not what I wanted.
She wanted more than that. Make sure to drop us your favorite nostalgic songs that you used to listen to with a cute little story attached to it. Like, we want to hear.
I know,
What the
I
hell,
know.
y'all? To tie into that, we should also speak into, like, songs that we, like, are obsessed with recently.
I feel like a lot of the songs I hear are because of my fiance when I find like new music. She's been listening to this song called Red Flag and I can't remember the artist. The premise is pretty much like the first line is like, you're a bad bitch. Where's your bad bitch friends? A bad bitch with no bad bitch friends is a red flag. That's literally
So valid.
it's the first line and I don't know, something about it just really resonates with me. So
Definitely, I listen to music in the gym, and I know one of my, it just does it for me. I don't know why, but Messy.
Cause
Yeah.
I'm too messy.
Something about that song
I'm
just
too
gets
fucking
me, even though I can't really relate to the lyrics. The lyrics are a little bit out there for me, but she just does it in a way that I can feel. You know, Mariah the Scientist, but you should have known it.
It's not new or anything, but I've been listening to Summer Walker's Clear EP. Oh, she has a lot of really, really good songs on that EP, and I've been listening to it like just the EP on its own, like cycled. Like I literally have not had to change it.
Another song that I used to listen to, So Sick, when I can't even fucking say the words correctly. Honestly, Neo was like it for me.
My favorite song that I heard by him as a kid was Turn the Lights Off in This Place. Oh, Closer, Closer.
I think I outplayed that song.
You know what I mean?
That.
Yeah, it was his radio song.
Oh my God, Knock You Down had me.
So Carrie Hilson, man. I actually really loved Carrie Hilson.
Yeah,
I listened to a lot of her music.
That woman song.
Yes.
The one where she in the army outfit.
Pretty Girl Rock.
Yes.
That song goes
That
crazy.
was my moment.
I love that song. You're turning me out. You're turning me. Yeah, that's Carrie Hilson. Do you remember why she like fell off?
It was rumors because of her label wanted to like write a song to diss Beyonce.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Yeah.
And it's that song. I think it's the remix to Turning Me On. Because I remember the like to the left, to the left.
She said that she didn't want to be shady towards Beyonce, but her label was kind of like forcing it.
Of course, I tried like to start some type of competition. Is music choice even a thing anymore?
What we need to talk about is homelessness.
Okay. Straight from music into homelessness.
When you hear of homelessness, I feel like a lot of people automatically assume it's because they're on drugs. There's that main quote that it's like, you're closer to being homeless than you are to being a millionaire.
Period.
Clock it. So it's like empathy. And also I know a huge argument is, oh, they're just lazy, like why don't they just work and get a job? It's not that simple. So yeah, so next time you think about that and shut the fuck up, unless you're gonna help and donate. And I honestly want to start volunteering at a charity bank, but then I'm like, bitch, I'm the bank that needs charity. So give me your money.
I'm fucking dead.
No, but I care. I do. It's so sad. Like I just want to be more giving, but I'm like, oh, I can only do so much.
Have you ever thought about doing things like city council or something like that? Rather than
growing up, I was part of non-profit organizations. Like during high school, I was part of like the Holyoke Youth Task Force.
Oh, cool.
In which I was the president, on and off, because it was like president, vice president, because they would do votes here and there for Holyoke Youth Commission. So did Holyoke Nights. Holyoke Youth Commission had meetings with the mayor. I spoke at public events like child abuse awareness and things like that. And then I also did Holyoke Nights, which was we threw like what would be the teen parties pretty much to promote having fun without drugs and alcohol. A third one that was called Hera, which was like the LGBTQ portion.
I remember Hera.
But then they closed down, and then House of Colors ended up.
Colors, yeah.
But that was technically through Enlace Familia.
Enlace de Familia.
Mm-hmm. So I was ingrained in the community and city council, like city hall and like those meetings and stuff like that. And also being president of my class for all 4 years. So, like I was engaged in that aspect as well. But like as I, got older and was kind of crazy, what people would chastise as over sexualized, and which in a sense it technically was, you know what I mean? I was doing it more like from a feminist point of view, where it's like my body, my choice type of vibe. Especially because I was also kind of dealing with not heavy substance abuse, but I kind of, honestly, depression, anxiety, like a work overload. So it was like, it was just a lot. So that kind of deterred me from that path. But now that I'm older, I feel like perception of me may have changed because you don't see me acting up too much. Even though I may post a little naughty picture that's not too naughty, but just right. You know what I mean? Just because I just love feeling sexy. I don't care. Like, I feel like feel sexy in the way that you want to feel sexy. Like, I feel sexy when I take a sexy picture. Like, I don't know.
It's so empowering.
Like,
I actually was thinking about this the other day. And you know what it was? I was doing a lot of research. Well, porn culture. I was looking into it and like just the negative effects and also just the opinions of like women. There's a lot of women that were just in the middle and were like, like it's fine, but there's a point where it's like things should be private. There's times where people push things and make it kind of hard to like accept the porn culture and like where it's heading. And I feel like a lot of this stuff has to do with like I don't know if you've heard of this porn star, but she hooked up with like, I don't know, I think it was like 1,057 men in one day.
Oh, yeah.
And like this person is like, it's not even that's the problem for me. She talks about sex work like it's like there is no detriment way of life that doesn't lead to any kind of that doesn't have any consequence or detriment on the mind emotionally, or the body's emotional system, or the physical body, like the physical things that happen to your body too. Like they don't talk about those things. And she's very like, that's her whole stance on everything, is kind of like that she glamorizes it, and she does not talk about the negative part, and that there is no negative part. She also has some really crazy stances on like the statutory limits and what she considers a legal, not even adult, a legal person, because they can't be considered an adult if they're not an adult, period. Like, it's stuff like that, like seeing women teeter that line. You could be influencing the future men of our world to think that things like this are normal, and they're not. Like, this is, it's you know,
I mean, but also it kind of is
now,
because if you think about it, back in the day, brothels were always a thing,
right?
So sex work has always been a part of society.
But my brother couldn't find the brothel in his bedroom in his phone at 3 a.m. when his door
so the
closed.
accessibility has changed.
That's where I like, the accessibility, that's really where I'm getting at. It's kind of like, it's getting a bit too accessible for me, especially for children who are constantly on the internet. We can't even stop them anymore,
and that's
it's impossible
because the internet is like vast, and there's not many like firewalls and stuff to block certain things. That's when parental and guardian roles come into play, because it's like
internet safety is something you should be talking about. It's something I've talked about with my parent. They didn't have the information or education they needed to understand what could happen, or how predators reached out to children and stuff on the internet. Like, they never really thought about those things because it's not something they ever had to think about when they were a child. They can't mentally put themselves in our position because they've never been there. This didn't exist.
Because you always hear about older
time.
people saying, "I'm not tech savvy," or "I don't know all that technical stuff." Like, well, then it's like there comes to a point where it's like you can just choose not to learn, or learn because you know it's necessary.
I work in, let's say, finance. My clientele or whatever, they'll come in, and a lot of times they are older. They just refuse, and they say I refuse to like do online banking. Have fun not knowing what the fuck to do in the next 5 years, because there's virtual tellers now. You don't even need to go inside the bank to transfer money between accounts anymore. You don't have to do any of that.
Which is so convenient. That's like out of convenience, and I do like that. Although, you know, there's some things I feel like are just made easier for no reason. I feel like, you know what I mean? But like, I feel like there's some things that like, let's be a little more convenient. I'm okay with it.
Sometimes I'm like, is this convenience detrimental to our evolution as a race, like as animals and stuff like that? Because it's like, I just think about like escalators and elevators and how we would have had to physically do those things before, and like how we don't really have to. No one really gets any physical stimulation from anything unless they are actively making sure exercise or some type of athletic engagement is part of their life. Like, that's not really something. It's not like everybody has a job that makes them do it, strenuous, any kind of, like,
actually,
you know,
pretty funny. That now that you mention it, like
escalators
that
terrify me. I feel like they're more dangerous than they are safe, and they like, what do they really help you with? Like, I don't like, who can really go? How are they accessible? You're not supposed to bring a stroller on them. People with wheelchairs struggle to be on them. Yes, you're not supposed to. My baby brother was in a stroller and fell right down the escalator. And my mom never brought a stroller. It says it on the side, you're not supposed to bring strollers on the escalator. Girl, I'm so scared of escalators. Fuck that shit. And then that Final Destination movie did it. Her shoelace. Yeah.
Like, bitch, take off that shoe.
Oh, bitch.
Don't piss me off. Because I was just talking about that today. Like,
really?
Not that scene, but I just mean like stupid shit in movies. I know they do it to get a reaction out of the audience, but like, it's something about it turns me off to the point where it's like I can't even enjoy this film because it takes out that realistic aspect. Like, how are you falling and not getting up?
Yes, they'll have tripped over nothing, first of all, and then they'll land like not even a foot down.
Get up,
run, move.
I can't.
You're right. It's not accurate to like
how humans
adrenaline
would be, and that's exactly what I'm saying. Adrenaline, like, bitch,
like humans are crazy on adrenaline. Like, people can get far. People can lift insane amounts of weight on adrenaline. Like, we can produce that, which is crazy to me too. Like, it's not even a drug you have to like inject.
Clock it.
Your body produces that. Like, that's.
But you can.
I know, but you don't have to. To like when it comes into that emergency, fight or flight. It's so crazy.
I think that's so cool because we're just so powerful, and it's just like we don't allow ourselves to be. We have more than 5 senses. One of the main examples that I always refer to is like the ability to shift from gas to brake without looking. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, there's a bunch of senses and stuff like that.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think we were meant to not have all the functionality to our brains, because imagine having to think about breathing all the time. You know what I mean? That's why old people die all the time, because they forgot how to breathe.
Period. Is there a movie that you like could never watch again? Like it was a one and done type deal?
Oh. Do you have one in mind?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me.
For Colored Girls by Tyler Perry. I feel like it's
traumatic.
That shit was graphic. Like
yeah.
There's a sexual assault scene that's just insanely graphic, like really realistic. Michael Ealy was in it. He's known for having his green eyes. Remember how we were talking about how we couldn't look at people the same after certain movies?
Yeah.
I couldn't look at him the same after that.
One that I wouldn't watch just because I just don't feel the need to want to watch it again.
Period.
Precious.
That's another one. I used to be big. I actually have never even seen Precious in its entirety. I got to the part, spoiler alert, Precious tells their mom like they were sexually assaulted, and her mom like, I think she slapped her.
She like threw something at her.
Yeah, she like tells her to shut up or something, and after that I was like, click. Like I literally could not do that. I was like, yeah, this is too much. I can't do it. There's just some shit I can't.
Yeah, especially at the age that I was watching.
Oh my god, my mom would have me watching Tyler Perry movies and like. Dude, really I would literally be
watching Lifetime movies all the time. Like, bro, what am I doing?
Eating my kid cuisine and watching fucking Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Like, mom, I'm crying.
There's one movie I still can't find, and I don't know what it was about. But this one boy either ran away from home or something. He ended up in the trunk of like these strangers' cars. They were an older couple, I would say. They ended up taking him home. And they were creeps. Like they had a whole playroom. Somebody ended up going into the room and finding him. Like they just knew he was in there. Looked into one of the things, found it with a bag over. They were just killing him. And like they like stopped, saved them just in time. It was kind of crazy and it was low-key trauma. I was crying. And I remember this moment because my mom was like making fun of me. I was like crying and I was just like, it's so sad.
It is sad.
Like, and she was laughing at me like, yo, I cannot with this bitch and the trauma that she just gives me.
I think there's this movie called like 17 Cameras.
Oh.
It was like a Netflix movie. That shit was nasty. It was about this old guy. And he put cameras, I think, in all like the neighborhood's houses and stuff.
Dude, that's so scary. When I'm out using a public bathroom, like anywhere, like even if it's like, let's say a gas station or something, because I just had to stop to pee, I'm like, they're getting a show. I don't know where to look. I don't know how to find it. And I don't care at this point.
Yeah, honestly, it's scary. I know that there's been instances where I know like there's been like school staff that gets caught for putting camera. Like that's what sucks is like with the advancement of technology is the advancement of criminality. And I feel like that's what sucks is like, you know, like these horrible people are always going to get their hands on the latest technology.
Yep.
Because a lot of these horrible people are at the top because sadly they're really smart. There's criminals that are really dumb, obviously. They get caught. But there's I feel like people forget about the 1% of criminals. Like that exists. Like there's like, and every kind of criminal, there's somebody who's elite in that. And no one really thinks about that, but like, they have the best technology to get whatever they want.
And then if you think about the dark web, like I read a book and it was not what I was expecting. I will say, kind of like shocked me.
What book was that?
The One-Eyed Judge. And they did talk about.
Someone else told me to read this book.
Yeah, I read it. I only got it for $1 in Northampton, I think.
I love that.
They did get into like the dark web and how. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it, but
yeah, no, it's okay. And the internet, I feel like it's not fair to talk about just the good part. Please go get help because you can be a better person. You can go get help and you can get better. You don't have to be like that.
And you know, I don't like to say kill yourself, but
if you can't get better, then kill yourself. I will say it.
Oh,
just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not. But I am.
If you're just evil and nasty, do you want to exist? Can you not? Like, no shade. Like, please. It literally makes me want to cry right now. Clock this tea for a second. Central America, South America, and Latin America has America in it, but they're not referred to as Americans.
We named our country after the continent we were on. So we have this big, like, egotistical hold on the idea of, like,
Americans is only for the United States.
That's literally what it is. And it's like in the end, America's the continent that we're on.
Clock it.
We're just on the north part. Canadians are American.
Are they?
Yeah, bitch. That's the northern part of our continent.
Clock it. Clock the tea. This entire time I've been looking bloated. This entire time you may have been seeing my pussy. This entire time you've been listening, I've been talking. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Do You Mind?
Do you mind?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you mind?
Do you mind? Oh my God.
That's what it was. Ready, 1, 2, 3. Do you mind?
Oh, that sounded kind of good.
Well, we love you guys.
Yes, love you.
Bye.